It's 1914, and the Great War is broken out. Austria-Hungary is angry with little Serbia and decides to go to war. Russia then defends their friend Serbia and mobilizes against Austria. Germany then defends their friend Austria and goes after Russia and their friend France. Except, fighting a two-front war is never fun, so Germany decides to quickly defeat France and then turn on Russia and win the war. There's just one problem. France has fortifications and good defenses on their German border, so if you were German, what would you do? You would go somewhere without these obstacles. Hey look, it's Belgium. Decades prior, in 1870, Prussia swiftly took out France in just 6 months by using the Schlieffen Plan and going around France, and now the Germans were going to do the exact same thing. The Germans invade Belgium on August 4th, 1914. Hey look, it's Great Britain. You can't just invade neutral countries, bro. Too bad. That's right. The same day Germany invaded Belgium, Great Britain declared war on Germany because Great Britain saw it as their duty to protect the independence and neutrality of Belgium. Now that the Germans had two superpowers on one front and one superpower on the other, they had to act fast. Their original plan was to take out France in just a few weeks, but all of that would change at the Marne River. The Germans are approaching Paris very quickly as the French armies kept retreating. The Germans chased the French and British past the Marne River, which overextended the German supply lines. The commander-in-chief of the French forces, this guy, had to make the French army stop retreating and instead hold and prepare for a counterattack. The Germans had two armies near the Marne River. The first army led by Alexander von Kluck and the second army led by Karl von Bülow. The First Army set up a new line facing Paris, extending the gap between his army and the German Second Army. This gave the British Expeditionary Force a perfect opening to advance and also cut communications between the two armies. While the British and French started advancing through the gap, French General Joseph Gallieni sent the French reserves that were in Paris to the front lines in taxis. Every taxi in the city would bring troops to the front line, drop them off, and repeat. Fun fact, in many World War I museums in Paris, there are the same models of taxis that they used to do this, so that's pretty cool. As the French were getting reinforcements and the Germans were getting outflanked, they decided to finally retreat back over the Marne River. They retreated about 100 kilometers, even past the Aisne River. This was where the Germans started to dig in the beginning of trench warfare from the English Channel all the way to the Swiss border. The First Battle of the Marne, also known as the Miracle of the Marne, had about 250,000 casualties on both sides, with millions of soldiers fighting. As the Germans retreated and the Schlieffen Plan ultimately failed on the Western Front, this was only the beginning.